Hey guys, Logan Battles here. So, I just got back from seeing Fantastic Beasts and where to find them. And since I went to see it yesterday, I figured I would do my review for Fantastic Beasts and where to find them. So, without any further ado, let's get into my review, shall we? Now, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them is a wizardly world, a film, about this one wizard, I forgot, to, try to make sure to find all of his beasts and make sure that they are left with no harm from anyone who's been hunting them. That's how I can recollect the story about this film as it goes. What I will say is I enjoy watching the film. I had a good time watching the film. And I want to say, this movie takes place in 1920s, I believe. And I felt like this movie did a good job of, taking place at that time. Because we get to see the whole long backstory of the whole wizardly world before Harry Potter ever came along. And that's what I like about this movie. It really took a right place, or at least I felt like it took at the right place. Now on to the casting. The guy who played Newt Scamander, I believe, he was good in that film. I actually found him somewhat enjoyable to watch. I think he did a good job of being this really awkward guy, this awkward wizard that came from England, from Hogwarts actually, to make sure that nobody ever gets anywhere near to harm any of his beasts, his animals. He did a good job with that, so good job to you, man. The guy who played Jacob Kowalski, was that his name? I really like him in this movie. He was hilariously good. He's kind of like this, this type of guy that you would join with him because he's in some situations that he wasn't supposed to be in. I mean, I would definitely be in his position if I was him. He was good in that film. He made me laugh a lot. The woman who played Miss Goldstein, I believe, I forgot her character's first name, but she was okay, I will say that, but I felt like she didn't have any much purpose to be in this film, to be honest. So, just okay, maybe. Now, the guy who played like the villain in this film, sort of, Mr. Graves, I believe, he was really good in that film. I like his character in this film. His character was pretty much the antagonist of this film. His performance as a villain in this film was pretty much decent. The guy who played Credence, I'm just trying to be 100% honest with you guys here. This guy was just not that good, honestly. He's just not that good. His character was not that really good at all. He just didn't really fit well for me. He just didn't. They could have done him better. The woman who played Goldstein's sister, I like her better than her sister. She's also hilariously good, much like the guy who played Kowalski. She's pretty much like him, except the female version. She's just good, hilariously good in some scenes that are hilarious. That's all I will say about her. She's just good. I like her. So overall, the casting was just good. I will say that. I mean, not all the actors and actresses were that great or good, but most of them were actually enjoyable to watch, or at least their characters are. So yeah, the casting was good, the characters were good, at least most of them, and the story was kind of a little bit good, I will say that. I mean, it's okay. It was an okay written story. The movie was was kind of well directed, I guess. Now, my really big issue with this film, there are some issues I have with this film, but overall, probably the biggest issue I have with this film, I guess you could say, was I felt like this movie offered us the new characters in this film, but we didn't get full depth, or I should say, get to know more about the new characters that's shown us in this film, like Newt Scamander, we kind of knew him a little bit more, but not enough for us to be like, man, I'm really with him. He's a really good guy. I wanted to know more about him. Clearly, it's not an issue that made me want to hate this movie or just already made me hate it. No, it's an issue that I felt like should have been made better or should have been done better. The movie, in general, was introducing us more characters, but then the movie backs off and then focuses on story and not showing us the characters' backstory or just letting the characters tell their stories more often. That's pretty much my biggest issue with this movie. But I think that's about it. That's all the issues I think I have about this movie. I mean, there are more issues I have with Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, but I think that's all I could possibly remember. But yeah, putting aside the negatives that I have of this film, I pretty much enjoyed this movie for a majority of time. I enjoyed most parts, especially the funny parts. I enjoyed most of the action scenes. Oh, and about the beast in this film. Most of them were good. The special effects on them? Good, maybe? So overall, guys, and my last verdict for this movie, the story kind of felt a little bit draggy at times, and the pacing kind of felt a little bit flat at times. But overall, the movie in general, to me, was mostly pretty good. I will say that. I pretty much enjoyed watching this film for the most part. So with that, I am giving Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them a gold medal of honor. So anyway, guys, that is my review for Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. If you guys enjoyed my review for Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, please click the like button and comment down below to let me know what you think of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them if you have seen it. And if you enjoy what you've seen here and you want to see future videos from me, please click the subscribe button so that you never miss a video. I will see you guys next week with a brand new video. Have a great week, Battle Squad, and as always, fight the good fight. Peace.